Hello everyone, welcome to Changfied YouTube channel, your trusted source for latest update across South Sudan and beyond. Today update, we bring you the most important stories. First, we will talk about a member of parliament hospitalized after a gang attack in capital Juba. Second, we will talk about President Salva Kiir reshuffle his top 8. Third, the African Union urges South Sudan to speed up the peace deal. Fourth, a serious warning about oil exportation or oil export that could affect the South Sudan economy. Before we proceed, please help the channel by subscribing and turn on the notification bell, so whenever we upload a new video you can be notified. It is very important that you support the channel. Do not forget to subscribe. Let us start with the MP hospitalized after gang attack in Juba. According to the information, on Saturday, Honorable Okello Odotor Lawiri, a member of the National Legislative Assembly, he was seriously injured by army gang while using public transport in Juba. This news was shared in Parliament by fellow MP, members of Parliament, John Junub Otto, and the Deputy Speaker, Paramina Awerial, and they say the attack showed the risk caused by South Sudan economic crisis. What happened? According to Honorable Otto, Honorable Lawiri was dropped at the roadside when 3 attackers on a motorbike approached him. They attacked him with knife, causing serious injuries to his back and head. He is now receiving medical treatment in hospital. The members of parliament was not protected because he does not have an official car or security escort. Honorable Otto said this made the attack possible. Deputy Speaker Parmina Awerial explained that the attack show how economic problems affect safety. Some people attack members of parliament thinking they carry money, even though members of parliament also face financial difficulties. She noted that members of parliament have requested 650 official car for safety, but this has not happened because of financial constraint and change in the government leadership. This story reminds us that security and economic stability are linked. When citizens or officials are unsafe, it affects the whole country. Think about this. If members of parliament or MPs cannot travel safely, how can they serve the people effectively? Let us know your thought in the comment. Our second top story, President Salva Kiir new reshuffle in Juba. This is another developing story. In Juba, President Salva Kiir reshuffle his top 8 on Tuesday evening. The news come on South Sudan Broadcasting Corporation, SSBC, and it surprised many citizens. So, who has changed during the reshuffle? Ambassador Sebit Bolen, Chief of Administrator replaced by Valentino Del Maluet. Yar Peter Machar, Chief of State Protocol, replaced by Ambassador Sunday Shortrick. Sunday Shortrick promoted to grade 1 ambassador, according to the report. Joanna Alice Joshua, head of legal administration, replaced by Atian Akech. Ambassador Marina Ayen, appointed office manager to the president. Some analysts say this is an attempt to tighten control and reduce corruption and lobbying within South Sudan. James Boboya Edmund, according to James Boboya Edmund, a policy analyst, said people see official changing position but not solving real problem. It creates confusion and uncertainty. Termanyang Gadwish said there might be a hidden group, a state mafia maybe, influencing decision behind the scenes. This reshuffle shows how powerful struggle can affect government stability. It also reminds citizens that leadership change should aim to help people, not only officials. Do you think this change will improve government service or cause more confusion? Comment below. Let's look at this story. African Union urges South Sudan to speed up peace deal. The African Union expressed serious concern about South Sudan's slow peace implementation. The African Union Peace and Security Council said delay in the 2018 peace agreement could lead to renewed violence. The peace deal is the only path to stability in South Sudan when you look at it. And leader must hold election by December 2026 and complete the transition by February 2027. Fighting between the South Sudan People Defense Forces, SPDF, SPLIO, and allied militias must stop immediately. The African Union also called for unified national army or necessary unified forces. They also called for disarmament, demobilization, reintegration program, and also they call for strengthening institutions like National Election Commission, Political Parties Council, and National Constitutional Review Commission. The African Union emphasized accountability and reconciliation, Commission for Truth, Reconciliation and Healing, Compensation and Reparation Authority. They also talk about establishing hybrid court for South Sudan, because this is one of the very important court, like what is happening in Juba. These steps are critical. Without justice and reconciliation, peace may not last. Think about it. Do you believe peace is possible without justice? Please let us know below. Let's look at oil export crisis warning. I have one of the application later here. I will share it with you so that you can understand it better. This is a letter written by the Sudan government, and it was directed to South Sudan. The outgoing Under-Secretary of Petroleum, Deng Lualwal, warned it of a potential shutdown of oil export. Drone attack on Sudanese oil facilities threaten South Sudan pipeline to Port Sudan, the only way to export oil. Why this matter? Oil provides over 90% of government income. A shutdown will lead to salary delay, economic hardship, and rising prices. The conflict between the Sudanese army and rapid support forces has been ongoing since April 2023. It affects South Sudan because the pipeline run through Sudan. This shows how regional conflict can have direct impact on South Sudan economy. Would you like the government to find alternative oil routes to reduce risk? Please comment below. Today we covered many important stories. Members of Parliament hospitalized due to gang and economic crisis in Juba. Political reshuffle in Juba. A slow peace implementation urged by African Union. Oil export threat from Sudan conflict. All these stories show that South Sudan needs a strong leadership, peace and stability. Share your idea. What can South Sudan do to keep citizens safe, secure peace and strengthen the economy? Wana kala da de kon lat gwaseme biya kamal ka Changfied YouTube channel batin kontin lat karudi en bana kalat en weneme lerni ambalat gwasem bana raicha ka kwiwut ka misha dwech ke cha yadre wi Juba rammo alert ka party dung Kiir yadi kole la members of Parliament Kashang ka shirika Saturday Honorable Okello Odotor Lawire Jen a member ki alert National Legislative Assembly Chaja muy ka bot midit cha kambon midit a gang ni re wich ka Juba gwasa me chala re jen ca jal ke public transport la torbi la ne dial jiwo jalet ka generan kuma me MP so me chaje be kapinyo re wiki Juba gwal mi mo cha message chaje tum ne re parliament kamandan roy nathan Kinetin kontil la members of Parliament shika raja lonka jen kwi wood kaname shalo kelo doctor jen charge yat charge mu ka bot dit a gang ne rewi ke Juba Kinetin kon let ken kel members of Parliament John Junup kene deputy speaker Ramishali Parmina Awerial Chikala do nena Duoba Tori Mekaja Miyat ke would make a Jamanica Sakini Kiakamni Awa Qui economica South Sudan Tererica Telekon Mishamka Kajomachala the honorable Uto a general honorable Lawiri Chaja Kaping Geka drop And when a more sure take when a dang jok the jelke motorcycle jelken ke motor shuka ben tiekada jelken gerken motor in shukene gere and when a much waje ka shukene yat ko ngamni waje mu ka bot jok de chaje yat ka cha dere chaje yat waja dul walante mere wiki Juba gwan mo ke de wal ten dul wal members of Parliament chaka gang teram ganka ko en ramanen yene me cha yadane le wiki Juba jen teleje turbil la ken public transport ka rami mo members of Parliament tele turbil mo dong de janang mo dew dor ka ja honorable to chela do nena ajen me jak ko ramkel ka members of Parliament ko baje yadda do ko ya yada long ram ya jor ka ya der beja chi deputy speaker Parmina Awerial chela do nena ajeni South Sudan che je ka queen economica ajeni ne tin konti la MP ni ke members of Parliament la ka maka ke gorka no neken ke la ken gwino donge ne de kon let ka Parliament don giran dress go very smart take a bag mujelke je jelaka ware to go to road realika la rana gwini o dong rame me take yo ina ona dong jelken ka yo quick and no can con till I'm peace ni members of parliament shu ni kan changa kwan tala ja tele kayo taken ka financial problem tele yo te jekan ka so jo me le rode cha jo me cha jalat gwasa men go ne ne chela do members of parliament tem jo me kan lat a jan shiam pini ke members of parliament chi request kana to kana gor kan torbiyeli ti shop ka kurdang bakkelu di jandang diech ko de ka kula da kan iten kontila members of parliament she can request 650 official card they come in kontila members of parliament but problem jena awa che de mun togo no de torbiyeli shop kurdang bakkelu jandang di de ka non ko wodi o akir mi yadit mi che mo ka komta baji wuch teram jenre kuma kala jawo ki immediately kin mi yadit she MP ni kan jo mo kan la de kenene kenene do badan na cha cook torbeleje ajane change in government leadership la ran mala woyka ci bi jan ajen mi jang na ko bna bi ke chu tele torbele te de na jal ke so rega me bane ngaje no mi ci to ke mi la rode chana men char gwasa me rega ci to ge ke to tene ma to ken ko wuce je wuce chu wuce le kwan tele mi cham gaten so mi chene me mi je to la joje gwano ne dial ko ne te wena mo shushken gwami mo make MP ni gor ko nakake so mena char ka kwide ongu gijimo ka tanda nan don te MP ni ga je ki members of parliament gwami mo larana we jela ba ju mo kere kaka kwaredit so jo me der we ka ye mini char mini to ping wasamo shana we ka president selpa ke me yadi ta ka je wadan chalat gwasame kin me yadi te ne rin wani she watch ne re George kanira to joje ka chankaro ko jok gwam mi right tin ke SSBC South Sudan Broadcast Corporation shana che ka George ne rin wan che ka George ambassador Sibit no ka chief administrator che George ja gwara che kam Valentino del Maluet che yar Peter Machar chief of state protocol che gwara che jitopte kam ambassador Sunday Shodrick Chachon Sunday Shorik charge promote ka grade 1 ambassador according to report Juan chakonya legal administration wal chaje jojen tama cha gware akam atian akech ambassador Marina Yen jen chaje kwan la office manager ka muktab donkir miyadit rami chala do dongda la rami mo wade ka joran chalat keje ne de wanti roje no ne ta kwan kim yadit ke je ojen be security de ki bene di algo control wala je ko je ne wa ci corruption ci dit kan ta dan dong ci ngwana ci kanu niam ko je James Baboya Edmund cela do mission me je no gwan mi larana gare ka position de na baradi en baye blatin yok wa ajene tele rek ko wo tele it does not solve any real problem jen point ko create confusion alo yerno winat ko jen baram me wuj baram mo kwan baram lo wuj baram bo kwan lo rami ci ko ruj bale no ngre the same position ajene me confusion jen tele mi din menonga tele real la real change jenong ki real problem nan to re ko Sudan charge lon kam wokije ci terma nyang gadu ci right gwal ci la do ne dio jen wone ne do bla kin yadi la na woje jemo dio je don take a group ten wena mo mi ci choli state mafia don de la kan wero je buga na bu kan ko woj kan ere konen kwa kire kwa ji influence ke decision din kono ko make behind the scene ka jawran chalat ci terma nyang gadu ci la do no dio je tene de pin group mo kan ere konti la kuma wiya yer bu kan ne kina kon wi kan bu kan nyom lat kan gare kuma ka mugu ina me power struggle mu yer kuma South Sudan ci en woche de ta kamal ko baji kwan baji wuj woji ka kwan geje nyo no so na me wa yer South Sudan ka jo ran chalat ke je ta dan de South Sudan de ron yam ke je ni ne de kontin la lat kum boga kin ya di yereke ke jen manere men charo igwasa me ke warga mi cha gor ya Africa Union ci kan kuma South Sudan di kan jogo no de peace deal yen nyoko mu gur yena Africa Union to make it short ci ko raje lonka ta dan de mal dero nyam ko je ciol kan kuma kin yadi de no lo jere malka la the unification of forces de ne kan yakam mat keke general the disarmament demobilization kan obi ana bi anyo mat yere ku maka mi dong te ramo kadi ni logo der de ka wo kaje ajen ba toga mensual ke permanent constitution ko ba national election ba jelat ke 2026 a kan de ali de galat before kan 2026 kan chop kon ko inquire ba lat ka jen december ke pay waro ron ti nawno nang bakkel chol ken Kiir mi yadi no normal re wi ka so dan nyok la da mal nyok yene dak ma char chaf ka union dikala no mu e kan sha mal charge accept yene de kon la kwatin te nial no a jene tele mu bugwa mu beto so chicken warga mi chicken to bana jokan Kiir no please normal mala bire wi ka so Sudan lerdian gwas men banaling a qui oil ka la liet ka jom chalat gwas me and the secretary of petroleum deng lwal wol cha gororga ano ba liet ba je gagre wujen chal ka mo i Sudan ana warga me menen yene me warga mi cha gor wa oil cha gwada cha je America drone right now ka dor chal ke iglik ci Sudanese ci kala do ne kene oil facility tinere duaren ko la li dung South Sudan kene cha pipeline ke matur ka cha ka book drone ku men tin konin de dor special ci rapid support force wa chicken oil pipeline ni chicken gadak antama ba oil export ba je dil gak ba shutdown cha jo ma cha la de ken mi wi kono oil jen la 90% ka yur kono we ga kume je ka oil 90% of government income men jekana la kana ka liet ba la de kuma ka an gag the point ka ro be salary delay men be jeto be economy go be je yar re wi ka so dan nyok kwa den kwa re wi ka Juba ki so dan ke li bu ko den ba wonial ti dial bi ka jek dollar be jek dollar rate so dan spawn you can bi ka whopping ti dial bi ka jek chala do re ga me re mlero yan tamare wicin binami ka South Sudan ka ta dana chala re jeno oil ba dil shutdown ka jele ternen yan magwaseme so mu going to reality ka qui ka liet is very important ko jene lifeline ki tek South Sudanese mu chaje ga nyu jeno bi dial bi ka je ga long re wicin binami so jo me da la jen jo dan de kon link ka qui oil ka ki ka qui liet no te reality wa gore jeno de dial de ka lat gwade dan chukume kirm yadi charwaje no de kan dop ndan we ke rol Ethiopia de kan daleka barai na tetela another route tela dop do dien ko gwadi al chike jek no right now mi chaw yel chay ko shut down ti mi chawar ga chaje goranta me kum Sudan news jeno biso Sudan economy be jek long balay ni tayi dane chi economy cha kon jek ja so mi chene me le rode me de kon diala ling ka ta dana shalat gwaseme bana chon gwaseme me jira me jidit please go no jin bi channel bi je support ke bi subscribe ke bi notification bell bi je twany ka Changfied YouTube channel ko bler konen be gwaseme bi kan chwa mala shubkaji unique reporting ke news kon lat ko rodien an ban jegum rodien ya ta kamal bye bye